Hey guys, welcome back. For those that don't know, this is Jazzy Reviews. And for those that do know, well, thanks. Welcome back. So today I am going to be reviewing the Power Grill, another smokeless grill. Let's hope this time it is a smokeless grill. Alright, and, oh, I didn't know I got a free cat with it. Go figure. Alright, I need you to move. I know you want to be in a video. Apparently you do. And no, I'm not going to cook with him right here. I will clean up after I open it. Let's just hope this little one doesn't get into the box while I'm recording. He probably will. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this open. I may have it upside down. Oh no, we'll see. I do like about this is it has a lid. So that'll help kind of keep some of the moisture in and make a difference. At least we'll see. Pretty good size so far. I do need the instructions, don't I? So I'm going to read the instructions for a minute and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I went ahead and I looked over the instructions. I actually read the instructions. Aren't you proud of me? And I went ahead and cleaned all the pieces that I'm supposed to. One of the things that I do like about this one versus the Gotham steel grill that I've already reviewed, so if you haven't seen it after this, of course, you can go check that one out because I'll put the link in the description. But anyways, this one actually has a fan, so that'll help. My guess is hopefully we're gonna see. Hopefully help eliminate some of the smoke that could potentially come, but we'll see. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this together. So we're gonna put the drip tray here, and that does need to have 2 cups of water. Go ahead and pour that in there. Hopefully I don't make a big mess, because more than likely I probably will. What? I didn't drop anything. Go me. It's bound to happen, watch. Alright, so the next piece that needs to go in is this collection tray. I like that because you got the little grill there, so another piece, unfortunately, you have to clean, but you know, gotta take the good with the bad. Alright, so then we gotta put the grill on. And then, hold on, something just fell in there. Oh, styrofoam. Alright, put that in there. Let me double check, make sure I'm putting it in the right order. Yes. Alright, we're gonna put that in there. I do need to plug it in. And then I'm going to warm it up for a few minutes and then I'll be right back. Alright, I went ahead and I preheated I was about to say oven, the grill. So that way kind of speed things up a little bit here. I've got my steak, which I have marinated already. Ooh, yummy. Let's go ahead and throw that sucker on there. Ooh, I didn't realize it was good. So the marinade that I'm actually using for this steak, I went to a local event and I found them and tried it out. Pretty good. So it's J. Lee's marinade, the taste of Mississippi, which I've never been to Mississippi, so we're gonna figure out how it tastes. I did try it on chicken before. Delicious. So ultimate test is going to be on a steak. And then, of course, we got to have some burgers. I mean, because what is grilling without burgers, right? Alright. And I am starving, so this food will be inhaled. As soon as it's done cooking. So far, no smoke, which is good. But we'll just kind of test this one out. I do like the fact that you can adjust the temperature. However, as I was reading the instructions manual, whatever you want to phrase it as, I'm actually going to read something which kind of had me questioning this. So some of the tips: before grilling, partially cook bone-in chicken, ribs, and uncooked fresh or before grilling, partially cook bone-in chicken, ribs, and uncooked smoked or fresh sausages for best results. Why do you have to pre-cook it? And how would you pre-cook it? That's my question. So, it says, if not partially cooked, these meats may become over brown on the outside before the center is done. So, interested about that. So, alright, let me go ahead and put some marinade on, not marinade, some seasoning, which my favorite seasoning with the one and done. It's actually, I went to an event and tried this one out too. I actually started calling it the Cheerio seasoning because that's how I originally tried it. The very first time was on some Cheerios. I'm like, Cheerios and seasoning doesn't mix? Surprised enough, it was pretty good. Obviously. Alright. Gonna go ahead and flip these. See how well it's cooked so far. Alright, I'm not seeing my grill marks, so that's a strike against you. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let it cook a little bit longer, and I'm going to go ahead and throw the lid on, see if that makes a difference to hold in some moisture. And once this is done cooking, I'll be right back. I'm starving! Oh, sorry, that was on camera, wasn't it? Okay. Can you believe it? This is actually, there's not really smoke. I'm very, very surprised on this one. I'm actually pleasantly happy about that. Because last time, I was sitting there coughing up a lung. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try out the steak. Oh, before I forget, I did mention when I was putting it together that this does have a fan. So I'm going to go ahead and actually let y'all listen to the fan. Can you hear it? Not really. Alright, so I'm going to turn down the temperature so I don't overcook my burgers while I try out my steak. I'm actually going to flip this real quick. So yeah, I was having the fan running while I was cooking too, and I noticed that it didn't have as much condensation on the inside, and actually the grilling was overpowering the sound of the fan, so you don't have to worry about, going deaf or anything like that, or, being able to watch TV, or, whatever you do while you're cooking, you ain't got to worry about that. So, I'm going to try out the steak, see how this works. Alright, moment of truth, we shall see. Just tastes like cooked meat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a little upset that the marinade didn't soak more into the steak, but it's still good. No, it does not have the grilled taste to it, unfortunately, but it does work. You can do it inside without having to worry about any smoke. Because I know last time, like I said, I was coughing up a lung. So I'm going to finish up my steak. Now that was a good piece. I'm gonna go ahead and build my burger over here off to the side. Gotta have my cheese. I don't trust anybody that doesn't eat cheese with their burgers. That's just me. Alright. Go ahead and throw that on there. Let it melt a little bit. Gotta have some ketchup. That marinade is actually really good. I think I want more of the steak right now. Just because it was good. Unfortunately, it doesn't have that grilled taste, but let's try the burger. See how well it turned out. Ooh, that's hot. So that's good. Like I said, it doesn't have that grilled taste, which I wasn't expecting it to have that grilled taste to it too much, just because it is power grill and more than likely it's the charcoal and, you know, that fire that's actually giving you that grilled taste. But in general, delicious. It definitely works. I would definitely recommend it over, well, the other review that I did. So you're probably wondering how long it took for me to cook this. It just took a couple minutes. Did you not see the video? No, I'm just joking. I wish. No, it took maybe about 15-20 minutes, give or take. And of course, if you want, you know, medium rare on your steak or something like that, of course it's going to be less time. But it took about 20 minutes. And I do include the time it took to warm it up initially. So, not too bad for, especially, you know, just plug it in, call it a day. Now, as far as the price, I mean, for a device like this, I probably would expect to pay about $100, which is exactly what I did pay for it. It's $100. Now, depending on where you're going to get it from, I've seen the price ranges between $100 to $130. So still not too bad, especially for the durability of it. And, I mean, it's grilling, and if you don't want that smoke and everything like that, definitely would recommend it because, like I said, I didn't have any issues with it. You can see me perfectly clear, I think, right now. I'm getting blinded by the light, so I think you can see clearly. So I definitely recommend it. And if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. Unfortunately, it does not have that grilled taste, but probably add some little bit of the liquid smoke. Maybe that might make a difference for it. But anyways, if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned, but most of all, stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.